Welcome to the Black on the Block podcast, where we're all about preserving the black family. Everything is pro-black, but don't get it twisted. We respect everyone, but we love our people first.
What up, y'all? This is your soul sister, K. Marie, and we are Black on the Block.
This your favorite guy, Coach Scrap, and you listen to Black on the Block podcast.
This is your humble servant, Pops, and you are listening to Black on the Block.
Hey, y'all. This your girl, Nika B. Welcome to Black on the Block.
Say, open the door, let me in. Teach your song, preach your sins. Turn the cheek, let it slide. Give 5 on the black hand side.
What's happening? Welcome to another episode of Black on the Block. We 5 days in this thing. Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. So how's everything been going? We 5 days in. How's everything been going for everybody?
It's been going well for me. I'm resting and recharging whenever I can. And for the most part, doing well on my clean eating.
Nika B?
Listen, same as 2024, no changes.
Facts.
Damn.
For sure. What's up, Pop?
Yeah, man. I just made another anniversary. So we
Congratulations on that, bro.
appreciate it. We 21 years in this time. 21 years.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, we can legally drink now. We can drink.
That's good stuff. Well, I want to let everybody know that I ain't fooling with nobody right now. Can't get it. You can't even get a hello from me sometimes. I don't want to give you nothing.
So we should be honored.
Yeah, I'm fooling. Yeah, y'all different, man. Y'all different. I'm fooling with y'all. I throw a bone y'all way. You know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing for you. I can't do nothing for you out here, man.
I count them out.
I can't do nothing for you. Nika B, you said something interesting. You said the same as before. And I liked it because it was the 31st. I guess it was the 31st of me, and everybody was, "Hey, you gonna stay up? You gonna?" No, I'm about to go sleep. I'm about to go sleep because from 11:59 to 12 o'clock, nothing changes. But damn time. And I think that's one of them things that was created just to keep people sane. You know what I'm saying? Just to give people a sense of direction. So the only thing that changed with me from 11:59 to 12 is I ain't fucking nobody.
I'm gonna tell you, Scrap. I was sitting there, laying there, enjoying a damn peaceful night of sleeping.
Yeah.
And man, damn pistols got to popping. I'm like, man, God, man. I'm like, look here, man. I know ammo was expensive.
Yeah.
So I'm like, somebody better not ask me better not borrow no sugar, no nothing. If you can waste money on them pistol popping, just yeah. I contemplated. Now I go say I contemplated sleeping with a helmet on. You know, the bullets go up, they gotta come down, man. I'm like, hell, you folks right here don't understand the trajectory theory.
Sure.
Now, Coach, is that a sign of your age that you had to, be sleep before midnight? Or
No, like why am I up at 11:59?
Just asking.
I'm a human being though. The best of my day is when the sun's out.
Did you used to stay up though? Like previously when you were younger?
Yeah, drinking. I ain't about to be getting drunk all night, and I got stuff to do in the morning.
Yeah.
Like I got a lot of football games coming on, meetings, and I mean, I ain't got time for that.
You stick around me on New Year's Eve and do a New Year's Eve shot with me. It's been a minute since you did that.
I mean, it's been a while. It's been a while since I did that. I don't. I kind of want to take a shot right before bed.
That's not self-care, is it?
No.
It's a wasted shot.
I had my champagne.
Fuck around, wake up with heartburn and everything. What's gonna be going on, man? Hey, but listen, we go jump right into some stuff, man. Here lately, what is it? Angel Reese, the young lady, WNBA player. She went to what? LSU. LSU.
Yeah, LSU.
Look cute little young lady. And I know lately a lot of people have had a lot to say. Young lady, I mean, and I get it. And I think people have to understand it's a social media age, right?
Well, what are they saying about her?
Well, I was about to get to that, Kevin Reed. I mean, damn, I mean, damn. You said, not me. But
that was a little late response. I just got.
but now you know they said all type of things. Well, I ain't gonna say it's nothing really bad, you know. Basically, like she's at this point she's more popular for everything else besides what it is that she does as far as on the court with basketball. I know on Instagram and stuff like that, every other day they posting something about what she had on, somewhere she was at. Talking about I mean, she posting her outfits too, and they look nice. Don't get me wrong, but I guess in the past, it's not what we're used to seeing WNBA players kind of dress like.
or look like.
Right. And most of them dress like me. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, she a lady. She I mean, she a young woman. I know she do a lot of podcasting and stuff like that. She's on radio a lot, taking hella pictures, and I mean, I think it's kind of bothersome. I think because we live in the social media world, athletes at times still want to be human. Or I ain't gonna say just athletes. Anybody that's on a certain type of platform, at times you just want to be human. Like you don't want to always be criticized for what it is, whatever that you're wearing, whatever you're eating, whatever you say, whatever you do. You don't want to be criticized for that. And a lot of people will say, well, it come with that you're an athlete. But now you talk about somebody like Michael Jordan, the greatest person to ever touch Spalding, and he didn't have to go through that. He didn't have to go through the social media stuff. So, and you got to think about how much stuff we really know about a lot of people from the past that they had to go through what they go through now. The celebrities and stuff like that. Me personally, I mean, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she tears it up on the court. Great athlete. She putting up numbers after numbers after numbers. She did a thing this year. I think she either was in the running for Rookie of the Year for the WNBA or she won it. Either one, something. But I mean, I know. I mean, let her do her thing. She a young lady. Let her do her thing. I do know a lot of. She gets a lot of male attention. I tell you that from a lot of different people. She
gonna get a lot of female attention in them locker rooms. She keeps saying.
Well, I think that goes without saying. I mean, I remember my daughter played sports, and I mean that runs rampant. Even at the high school level and probably middle school now. So I don't think it has anything to do with necessarily. I think one of the things that was mentioned in one of the clips that we saw was her expressing her feelings about being over sexualized. And everybody can give their opinion on that. I definitely have one, but that starts way earlier, and you don't have to show much at all to be over sexualized, I think. So
do you think so? When I was in school and played, I didn't really wasn't looking at the basketball girls. I really wasn't.
Yeah, I think that goes into play, right? Because it's a masculine sport, and I don't think that just my opinion, my experience is that those are the first ones on anybody's list necessarily.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
But I will say now, like you said though, they don't have to show much. I mean, you can look at them now, and even with the way they wear their uniforms now, it is different though. I agree with you on that. And you said when your daughter played, I'm sure that wasn't too much long ago. And the way they wear their uniforms, they're a little more shapy now. The young ladies are a little more shapy, and sometimes we can confuse, our minds get to go into this old sex draft, but it's just an athletic type body that the young lady has. I tell people all the time, and I try to say it in a certain way, even because I coach track as well. And I try to tell people without saying it crazy. Most of your faster females got a big butt. Most of them do. They got the thighs, they got the buttocks, and because that's where your speed come from. And so most of the, you know, that's where most stuff come from. And when you look at these track uniforms and you look at different stuff, and you know, it's easy to over sexualize young women. And I think a lot of times, because I can be sitting around some guys and you can look at a female track meet, or you can be looking at a WNBA game. And first time you hear somebody say, "Oh boy, she thick as hell." Man, I'm trying, man, just go 42 to 43. Shut up. I'm trying to see about the win this game. And so I think it definitely goes. I say it's unfair. I said it's unfair.
Let me ask you, Coach. Do you, as a father of a female athlete, does that make you concerned?
For what?
That someone may look at your daughter and then have those discussions about your daughter.
Go ahead.
Especially with her being a minor.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, do you have any concerns about that?
No, that's what I'm saying. No, go ahead. No, I ain't got no concern. I know I'm good. Go over sexualize. See what happens.
Well, I think hers was more outside of that, what she's doing outside of that, and how she's dressing outside of that. And again, to each their own. Go ahead. You about to say something?
Oh no, like she do it like that's her pull up to game outfit sometimes too. Leaving games. She was on the sideline because she couldn't play one time with a little dress on or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know, hey, do your thing though, baby.
Yeah.
I mean, because when Dwayne Wade played, you know, he came in his suits or whatnot. LeBron, you know, he sometimes dresses up before the game. So I mean, why can't she?
LeBron like a damn fool. LeBron like a damn fool.
I'm just saying, you know, you have men who dress up before the games or when they don't play. She should be able to do that as well.
Yeah, and back to Nika B's point though, I think because she's seen so much as well outside of the court too, she gets I guess penalized for that and talked about that, and I don't think that's fair.
I don't think it is either.
You know, because one thing about it, when the clock come on, she'll bust your ass. She'll bust your ass on the court. I will say that.
Yeah, and it's her business what she wears. I mean, if you don't like it, don't look.
Right.
I think it's a couple of points. Like, first of all, I think when she made that statement, she had not yet signed the WNBA contract. That's number one. It was, you know, an emotional time after a game. She was being recorded. Let's talk about that. Second thing is, I think they said her salary is $73,000 a year for NBA. I don't know what the starting salary is. Y'all can school me on that for a rookie NBA player, but I can tell you right now, I make more than that. So that is ridiculous for that to be the salary. So I think it's more getting my bags for, because sex sells. We're in a world where sex sells.
Yeah.
And you got to strike while it's hot. Right. I'm not necessarily saying that would be my choice. Because I'm very conservative in how I dress. I've never been, you know, whatever. But if it works for you and you can get a bag for it, I say get it. Especially when they're paying you $73,000. Like,
that's crazy.
What's crazy?
$73,000.
Why?
What's the average male? What does the average male get? We're starting out as a rookie NBA. No endorsements.
Couple million. How long has the NBA been around?
I mean, I don't know. You tell me. But
since the early 1900s.
Obviously longer than WNBA, but I don't think the value is less. I think it's less. Let me say this. I think it's less, but it's because the way the society is set up to make it less. $73,000 ain't no money.
Me personally, I won't say that it's unfair because my daughter do play basketball and stuff like that. You know, I had this conversation all the time in the house and get. First of all, WNBA only been around probably about 20-some years. That's for one. When you talk about the greats basketball players, they didn't get paid. They didn't get paid in the millions at all. You talk about, like I said, Michael Jordan, best guy to ever touch ball, and at no point in his career he's ever the highest paid basketball player.
I'm not saying highest paid, but to me, $73,000 is again, it's not a lot of money.
Where's the money gonna come from?
I don't know.
And so I'm
saying it's the way I'm saying it's the way society is set up. So I'm saying because you're handing me this, I'm gonna take it because this is what you're offering, right? Yeah. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna do other things to try to
do your thing. Yeah, do your thing.
So again, sex sells. you know, we're in that society. We all live in it. We all know it, right? We all probably at some point participate in it, have either are currently or have in the past participated in that, whether it's OnlyFans, watching Pornhub, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Like we've all participated in it. So we act all hands off when we're talking about ourselves. But you know, there's a reality to that. So
now I agree, like get your money. You know, I go get your money by any means. I agree. But going back to what they get paid, I ain't gonna lie. I will say this. The difference is though, right now, the venues that they play in are not that big. Because like my wife and my daughter got season tickets to go watch the Atlanta Dream, and they go to every game. The venue that they play in are not very big. The only time they play in the Hawks Arena, which sits about 75,000. It's only 2 times they sit in that, they go to the arena is when the Caitlin Clark that play for the Indiana Fever come to town and play Atlanta, or when Angel Reese come down here and play. Then they go to that arena to play to fit more butts and seats. 9 times out of 10, they're not filling up a high school gym for real. It's only 2 WNBA teams that even have their own arena, and that's the Las Vegas team, and I think it's a team in LA. So jersey sales are not that high for women. Not many women have shoes to sell. I think only like 2 WNBA players even have a shoe deal.
Right.
And so the money gotta. If we're not even filling up arenas, ain't nobody buying $10 hot dogs and $20 shots of whiskey, and this. So the money ain't coming from nowhere to pay them. But since you ain't getting the money, go get your money. I feel you. Go get your money. I know the one young lady had got locked up overseas, and she was gone for a little while. Yeah, she was gone for a while. Now the thing is, she was making about $500,000 a year. Did my thing. She said she wasn't making enough. I know folks surviving on $20,000. $500,000 enough for you to survive? It's crazy. And I think the highest paid WNBA person makes probably like $1.4 million. And she probably been in the NBA 40 years. The WNBA 40 years. I think the highest paid is like $1.4 million though.
But you know what? Going back to the initial subject about, you know, the way the young lady dresses. A lot of people dress like Angel Reese. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. But the only issue that I had was that if you go out and you present yourself as a candy apple, you can't be surprised that people want to take a bite. So what I'm saying is, when she made the statement about being sexualized, she was she's young now, but she was in college. She made the statement she was upset about, I think, not winning the championship. So she said it, but I feel bad for her because sometimes life has to calibrate you. She might not have understood that if you present yourself and you wear these outfits that are fundamentally, quote, sexy, people are going to sexualize you. That's just the basics and the fundamentals of where we are. So I don't know if she understood the backlash that she was going to get. You know what I'm saying? She's young. She's not looking at this thing like the older folks. Her frontal lobes are probably not fully developed. Now she's being calibrated. That's why her Instagram was deleted, because people were saying, look at you, you're wearing this thing. She wears outfits where her buttocks are literally hanging out. So you have to understand that you're not only going to be sexualized by men, but by a lot of women too. So that's just part of it. So if that is the way you're going to make your money and draw attention to you, you can't really parse the attention. You can't say, well, I want the attention from these folks, but not from them. I want you to say good things about me, but not bad. When you present yourself to the public, and you have a lot of platforms, Instagram, you have TikTok, all of these things. And even when she walks into the game, she might have someone, a personal friend, filming her going to the games, and then she'll post it of her walking in. One outfit was, whatever she had on it was relatively see-through. You could see her thong under it, and she was sort of switching. And so some people might be naive enough to think that if I walk through here with this outfit, you can see my thong and I'm switching, that you're not supposed to look at me in a sexual manner. Some people might be that naive. Others, they know what it is.
So
How
And
long
what I'm
ago was
saying,
this? How long ago was
it was when she was in the WNBA. So
right. Yeah, I'm about to look it up.
right. So it was after. So to your point, Pops, it was after her statement, because again, the statement that she made, she was in college. Secondly, the clip that we viewed, that was sent to us, was she went through a list of things. It wasn't just being over sexualized. So for us to pick that out and harp on that, whatever.
but that's just the subject matter.
Right. I get it.
Yeah.
No, I get it. But there's so many other factors, especially when you're talking about, to me, women in general and Black women. I can just tell you from experience, you don't have to do that to get. When I tell you I am always covered, and it is hard shopping as a woman now to try to be still, quote unquote, not look like a grandma, and and not have something that's just where you look like a prostitute almost, right? Because everything is made so sheer, see-through, low cut or high cut, and I'm 5'2", 2.5. You know what I'm saying? So even stuff like that, I tried on some the other day. I ordered online. It was short on me. I'm 5'2.5". You know what I'm saying? So can you imagine? Again, not making excuses, but to me, there's a lot of other factors that play into that. So.
And I didn't get to view the video. So what were the other things she mentioned?
Just about being, bullied, unfairly treated. I mean, you can go back through and watch the, whatever. But I mean, from that, again, she made that as, and it could have been a revelation, honestly, after that. Listen, yeah, I'm complaining about this, but if this is what sells, why not buy into it?
Yeah, let me get that.
Yeah.
Well, Shaq suggested.
But we should definitely be discussing those other things as well.
Now, Shaq, who's a big time ball player, he was on a podcast. And Shaq, and I hope I don't get the quote wrong, but Shaq said maybe you should dunk in your panties, and it would bring more eyeballs.
Yeah, he did.
That's what. Now that Big Shaq,
similar to that.
He said lower the goal and dunk in your panties.
That's the society we live in. So that's, again.
Complaint, like you said, that's $73,000 that you were saying that's low. What he was saying was that, because you all talked about it before, the WNBA does not make a profit. The NBA subsidizes the WNBA, and they still don't make a profit. For any business model, they would have already shut the business down. So there are a lot of folks that don't understand the reason that there's not a lot of pay is because they don't even make profit. So they're losing money every single year. They lose millions. So it's the nature of it. A lot of people have not really found a lot of interest in seeing women play, other than what Scrap mentioned about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, because their rivalry started in college. So they took the drama of it, made more people want to watch. So it was if they had a beef and they kind of exchanged words, so more people actually wanted to kind of see them go at it because of that beef. So there are other ways you can get eyeballs, maybe create some drama, but for right now, the interest is starting to be there. But even though Caitlin Clark was in the league this year, it still didn't turn a profit.
No, it didn't. And they both had good rookie seasons this year. It's just
excellent. I mean, excellent.
And it's all right.
I mean, again, and so your reaction is, with the world we live in. So I mean, that's fine. Keep doing your thing, Black Barbie. We love you.
Everybody love you. Just and I'm gonna say this, even with football, when they try to create these other football leagues, them cats don't get paid like that because it's the game don't change, the plays don't change. Nobody came to see you, Otis. We're gonna watch it over there. They got the XFL league. I think every player's capped off to where everybody in the league make the same. I don't care if you sit on the bench, you start. Every player in the league it's like 10 teams, and they start as soon as the NFL over with. Every player makes the same amount of money. And it was that league that Colin Kaepernick was talking about. He'll go to and play if they give him $20 million. Stay at home, sir. We won't pay nobody that. So I mean, it's just hard when you try to create another league of something that I mean, it's just kind of hard. It's hard. They got women's football and they play in boy shorts and bras and shoulder pads and helmets. They ain't making nobody care to watch this shit. You'll watch a little clip of it to see some ass real quick, but other than that, they better try to watch this shit.
And Scrap, you only watch it because of the sexualization.
Right.
So I'm saying that like Nika, you mentioned the clothing now, it's hard to not look like a prostitute. They always say that's the oldest profession. But our young women, because you talked about, what if someone looked at your daughter like that? K. Marie, I think you mentioned that. When they wear these track athletes, it's the other little track boys, and of course, hormones are raging. You didn't ask me, but as a father, when I would go to the track meets with my daughter, I was just on deck and on site. Because I understand, because when you wear those outfits, when a little boy is looking at a girl, he's not thinking about, I want to get to understand the essence of this young lady. That's not what he's thinking. So I explain it and over explain it to not only my daughters, but to the women around me that seek my counsel and those that I think will actually listen. I explain to them what it is. If you wear clothes that are provocative, people are going to think provocative thoughts, and they're not wanting to get to know you, to treat you well as a woman. They want to have sex with you. Bottom line. So if you wear these clothes that show your thighs or show the print of your private parts, you don't even have to show skin. But if you're showing stuff that's so tight, I can see the contour of your body, they're not thinking, looks like a nice woman. I want to get to know her. Boy, she looks intelligent. Hell, she might be intelligent, but that's not what you're thinking. So first of all, somebody got to be honest and tell the truth. Whether it's online, I prefer to tell folks when we face to face, because some people might say, well, they're grown. She's grown. She can wear whatever she wants. If you ask me, I say, you know what? That is right. But what is the result you're looking for? Sweetie, I thought you said you wanted a good man to approach you. Well, that outfit, if you fishing, there's a particular bait that you use to attract sharks. Some bait attracts, brim and bass, but I'm telling you, the outfit that you have on, you attracting some sharks to you. That's why certain stuff keeps happening. And you can't control things from happening, but you can mitigate it. Certain things, when you dress modest, the dude is not automatically looking at you for sex. Matter of fact, he might say, that girl look like she might want me to actually court her. I ain't gonna even waste my time with her. Good, rule him out. But if some dude might say, you know what, she looks like she might be somebody I could pursue as a wife, because she out here, she looks like somebody I want to approach because she looks serious. So we have to explain to our young babies that even though this is what you see in the movies, this is what you see on the rap, yeah, those women get attention, but is that the type of attention you actually want if you want a good man to come to your life? So somebody got to tell the truth.
Switching gears real quick. 3-minute rounds, 2 rounds. Who you taking? Clarissa Shields, Remy Ma.
Clarissa all day.
The gloat.
I don't know anything about it.
The gloat.
Listen.
She'll put hands and feet on her.
Clarissa
Now,
don't
wait a
play
minute.
with.
Now, if pistols are allowed, I'm going with Remy Ma. if you can shank or you can shoot, I'm going with Remy Ma.
Yeah. I'm fooling with her. I ain't gonna lie to you. One thing rappers get confused about at times is that everybody don't care about you making a song and sounding tough. Everybody don't care about that.
Girl, but
I ain't gonna say I like Remy Ma now. I like Remy Ma. I love her.
She'll get whooped.
But one thing I was always told growing up, you don't want to do nothing hand-to-hand comeback with anybody that was trained to do what it is they do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you get mad and you get to throwing punches and fighting shit in the street, it's just, may the best man win. but when somebody been taught how to knock your ass out.
You remember the guy trying to steal on Floyd? Mayweather.
They both of them thin as hell. They probably would have worked. I don't know.
Still, he trained.
I don't think so.
And Floyd Mayweather ain't got no punching power either. So I mean, he probably,
But Scrap, I don't think and it's just my thinking. I don't think Remy Ma was ever considering going toe to toe, blow for blow.
Nah.
When you say this, because see, street activity is different. And see, Remy Ma, I don't think when she went to jail, she didn't go to jail for beating somebody.
She shot somebody.
You know what I'm saying?
So
that's what she basically saying. if you come over here, you know what I mean? Because see, you talking to the GOAT. This is a 2-time Olympic champion and who is the current champion in boxing.
Undisputed.
So, and I think that Remy Ma is of at least average intelligence. So, she's not gonna be out there trying to square up in no heels, Scrap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It will be a world star moment.
Absolutely.
Well, I know she recently spoke about with the success that she's getting, and congratulations on her movie too. It's actually I think it's gonna be dope. And I can't wait to see it. I'm definitely gonna take my daughter to go see it. Love black women on a big screen doing big things. But she spoke about her family members and has drawn wedges between them, and speaks to the points that everybody ain't happy when you make it. It's never enough that she can do. Everybody always got the hand out, but then put the work in. And different things of that nature. Me personally, I wish, and I know she's probably busy. Had she listened to the podcast, January 1, just don't do shit for nobody, Clarissa. Leave them alone.
I say you in your season of no, so that's gonna be easy for you.
Yeah. Just don't do shit, man. I can't buy you a pack of gum.
I think we do it more in our culture than any other, probably what we expect. Like if somebody doing a little bit better, it don't even have to be her status, but a little bit better to pull the weight of the family, and that's not
be that 73,000.
It could be that 73, right? Yeah. So I think we have to do better and have individual accountabilities. But when that interview, that clip when I came across that clip, like I felt her on that. Like how often did we do that? She named all the things she had done for her family, like about everybody cars, about houses, keeping her sister's kids, and her sister still got beef with her. I'm the reason that your kids are having the life they have, and you still got beef with me. A lot of people wouldn't put up with it; they'd be done.
Well, I wouldn't have kept the kids from the beginning. I got too much shit to do. I just don't. Kids ain't one of the things I'm gonna do.
Well, in your season of no, but what about your season of yes?
I'm not. I'm busy. I don't have time. First of all, I don't really like kids like that to be keeping. Now, you come on and visit for a few and play and shit and take your ass home. You got a mama, so go home. But nigga B, I think you hit it though. In our society, our culture, it happens. And you can go from making $5,000 a year to $15,000 a year, and you want to save the whole family.
Why do you think it's like that?
Guilt.
I think so. A lot of people are guilted into helping.
I think the more success you have, the more things work out for you, you're guilty. You remember when y'all could half-ass put meals together growing up. You remember the struggles, you remember the times, you remember things, when, and you want to kind of give folks a head start. You want to make things a little easier for people. One thing I learned, that money never make shit easier for nobody, especially for the person that did not earn it. You look at people that pass all the time, and granddaddy left some money behind, or grandmama left some money behind. That money gone quick as shit. Right. She just spent 70, 80, 90 years making sure this money was gonna be here. Granddaddy he worked 70 years of his 80-year career of his life, and got all his money put up, the pension saved, and that money gone in 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't earn it. It's like shit. And a lot of people always talk about, well, if I had this is what I would do with it. I don't know why you acting like that. You got this type of money. You don't know what the hell you do. A lot of people that keep $2 or $3 in their pocket, give them $100 bill. I don't know how to manage that. So you damn sure don't know how to manage some real money coming in. But the day you start giving stuff, and I mean, my season to know. I don't think I'm ever come out my season to know. But the day you start giving stuff to people, it's never gonna be enough. Well, can I borrow this? Can I do this? No, hell, fuck you.
Well, I hadn't thought about that before I asked that question, Scrap, but I'm working out some things in my head, so just bear with me because it's in real time. But when you said our people, Nika B, I think it happens more with us. I think that in general, when I'm speaking of the sons and daughters of slaves, we are compassionate people. We're very compassionate. And I think it's a negative side effect of that compassion, because sometimes you're trying to do something good for someone and then people become entitled. And so you're compassionate, so that family works hard. You say, you know what, I'm going to leave this to that person. But Scrap, as you mentioned, if someone wears braces their whole life or training wheels, they don't ever learn how to walk. So through that compassion, you're trying to make sure that your child does not have to work as hard as you did, but in that they fail to understand how to thrive and survive themselves.
Right.
So I think it may have been a negative side effect. So if one person makes it, especially if they make it to the league, the first thing they start doing, I'm gonna buy this one a house, I'm gonna pay this one's debt off. And then not only is it a good favor, but then they expect it. Because like you said, Scrap, they can't manage that money. Now you paid their house off and, put a stack in their hand. But after that, then what? They have to keep coming back to you. And when you turn it off the spigot, then they get upset. And that's when the anger comes.
Right. They can turn to your worst enemy quick.
Exactly.
Facts.
And we'll write a book about all the stuff y'all did when you were little, because now that's the only way they can make some loot. So
money.
They'll tell all the secrets, and because they gotta grift in some manner.
Right. I think that's an accurate depiction, just for you saying that negative side effect, like that fits it perfectly. You're absolutely right on that, for sure.
Yeah. And a lot of times, and I talk about it to people all the time, because somebody is quote unquote your blood or related to you, it's people that's it's people that's related to you that honestly, if they was not related to you, you wouldn't even talk to them.
Facts.
And so you say turn to your worst enemy. No, is that's the person that you wouldn't have been friends with no way if they weren't blood to you. That's the person that you wouldn't trust no way if they weren't blood related to you. And me personally, in my season, the spigot turning off. I don't care if you're blood. I don't fool with you no way, man. I ain't talked to you since such and such died 10 years ago. I don't talk to you no damn way. Unless I got to speak, my spigot is off. I ain't gonna lie. My water bill been cut off.
Well, you broke the knobs turning it off so hard.
I can't do nothing for nobody, man. And unless you're in this core, I can't do nothing for you. I think K Marie and Nika B just said it gets to a point where people even just expect that stuff from you. Like I done had people hit me up and ask me something, say such and such told me to call you because you can do it. Man, bye. Get your bone broth drinking ass out. Damn phone.
It was not me.
It definitely was not K Marie. It was not K Marie. It was not K Marie.
Let the record show.
It was not K Marie.
You say she the only bone broth drinker on the pod.
We know of.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I don't know another bone broth drinker. Bone broth. I don't know another one. I don't know another drinker. But now I think that's unfair to her though. I do think this is unfair to her, especially because she did the work. Or in real time is currently doing the work.
Right.
And I'm not working to, and you say we are compassionate people. We're the most forgiving people. We're the most compassionate. We're the most loving. And I mean, that's just who we are. And she shouldn't feel guilty about not doing things. She definitely, hey, Clarissa Shields, if somebody can put my email down here at the bottom, I need her to email me. We're gonna talk about your season of no. and we're gonna turn your speaking off.
Come on to the block. She's
come
invited.
Yeah, come on to the block. You're definitely invited whenever. And
we won't ask you for nothing.
I'm gonna ask for something. I'm gonna say that. Now you come over here. I want to put signed gloves or something. Give me something. I'm asking for something. I don't want no money though. I'm all right. I'm cool on the money. Just and you can make them out to my daughter. You ain't gotta give them to me. That's fine. That's just being mine. I just hold on to them. But we're gonna teach you how to get your speaker turned off. And River Ma, you invited too. We wanna.
Not on the same show.
Wait a minute.
we wanna.
The block ain't big enough for the both of them.
yeah. Nah, they're gonna have to stand on opposite sides of the block. Right. We're gonna have to end the violence between them two young ladies. Because at the end of the day, we offer positivity, and at the end of the day, we're talking about two beautiful black women that's very successful, going through what they're going through on a public platform. And, I can't stand saying that. I can't stand saying that.
Let me ask you this: the beef is about Papoose?
Yes.
What you say?
Papoose? What's his name?
Well, you said it so. You enunciated that.
Papoose.
I don't see it.
What y'all see?
A whole nother. Papoose is not cute. What is this man doing? I don't understand.
The same thing these ugly motherfuckers doing is making $30,000 a year. I mean, everybody has some.
They say he a good dude though. They say he was really good to Remy Ma too.
Yeah.
And so she's having regrets now because of the way she did him. And now that him and Clarissa got something going on, they beefing. Can't cry over spilled milk. Let it go. Clean it up. Move on.
Well, most women don't like holding themselves accountable. So.
You know what? You might. I won't say
I
most,
a lot.
I'm not gonna say most.
Most.
A lot do not.
Most.
I would say that.
Ask the man they're dealing with, and I'm gonna tell you, the men gonna tell you, nope, that she don't hold herself accountable.
Now, as a man, no, we don't get that.
No, men
get into it.
Yeah, you don't get into that. Men hold themselves accountable. This the thing.
Well, there's a slim margin of men versus males. Then I get you. I got you.
Right.
Okay. I'll take that.
I just had this conversation like 4 days ago with somebody. Young lady going back and forth with me. But now, no, men don't. You're talking about males. It's different.
Okay, well, there's a difference between females and women.
Agreed.
Okay. What you saying?
What
the same rules apply.
We're different.
No,
we're not.
We're different.
I know some grown females who are not real women.
Yeah, no. I know some grown women that don't hold themselves accountable.
Well, hold on. Let me ask this question, because and this is not to start a major conflict, and I just want you all to sort of receive me on this, but I do think that there are actual fundamental differences between the way we receive things. Like if you say to a woman, "Look here, you're wrong," I think it stings that woman differently than if you told a guy he's wrong. It will, the hair on the back of your neck. I can almost see a person's heart rate increase when you say you're wrong, because it feels different. Because I think little boys start out with being corrected more from a little person on up, because I can tell with the folks that I've been around, girls are used to being the one that's right or the one that's doing it right. So when they get told you're wrong, it feels different. And I don't understand it. I just think that it's just a fundamental difference the way we're built. Now, you can say things to a woman, but you have to say it in a manner that she can receive it, because she is a woman. And if you say it the wrong way, her defenses will go up quickly. But to a dude, folks say stuff to us straight. Shut up, boy, get up. Stop crying. Get your ass over there, sit down.
I had the same thing as a girl growing up.
But I think it's an individual. I'm not going to concede to that generalization. That's
Of course, there are things in the margins, because when we get into that, it's just. But I'm talking about in general. There are folks that are in the margins, and there are anomalies within groups, because I do know some women that I will say, you know what, you're in a separate category, because the way you behave is not as typical as I've seen before. But I will say, I'm telling you, and I mean, these are brilliant women that I'm talking about. It seems that it's very difficult for them to receive certain things. Now, they might come back 3 or 4 days later and say, you know what, when you said that, I was a little angry, so I couldn't take it, but you know what, you were right. But it sometimes it takes more time for women, and that's just in general. What do you think about that? What do you think about it?
72 hours too late for me.
What's your cutoff?
Right now.
No, because people have to receive, and it's not just about women. Like, everybody receives and processes information differently. So, and especially, it's so many other factors. Who I'm speaking to, what's my position in our relationship? Like, what is the topic? How compassionate I am about that topic? Like, it's so many other things to consider. So, nah, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna say I'm wrong. It may be on spot, it may be delayed. Take it how you take it, and we just have to keep moving.
72 hours, move by yourself. We done moving. but I'm gonna tell you, it's been a lot of instances with different women, to where a lot of times, and this is not a bad thing, it's because we're different. It's because we're different, and we got it's a lot of factors that go into it. A lot of times, women don't understand when they're being disrespectful. I'm not talking about, I ain't talking about just, like, be yourself, but in certain situations, sometimes women don't understand that, hey, that was actually disrespectful, young lady. You don't do that. And what they would do is, well, now I don't give a fuck how you was trying to say it. It's disrespectful. Don't do this.
Yeah, apologize. Yeah.
And that's the lack of accountability. Well, now what I meant
I get it.
Shut up. I don't give a damn what you
I
meant.
do get that.
Because and like Pop said earlier, as a man talking to a woman, you gotta take so much in account. Like, a man can't just walk in and say, man, you fat ahead, you need to start going to the gym, shout. Can't say that.
No, you definitely can't.
Look at how your mouth just opened up. and even saying it the nice way, you gotta be careful saying that. You damn near got to approach a woman and say, especially with the gym, hey, babe, I think I'm about to go to the gym for a minute. You want to come with me? That's all you can damn near say.
That's a nice way to say it.
Right. You can't say, boy, since Thanksgiving you've been putting them on.
How many plates you get?
More hip huggers you get. You hug your hips these days. You can't say that.
You cannot.
But see, a man, I can go to the gym.
I would say that to my man.
I can go to Pops and say, hey, Pop, listen, bro. Come on, Kim. Matter of fact, just come with me, because you know what's going on with you. You see you. Hell going on.
Hey, big dog, you're getting too damn big, man. Hey, big dog, hey.
Yeah.
Hey, dog, I'm telling you, man, you need to watch it, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, put the candy ass back.
That's a different relationship. So what can a woman say to a man, like, if there was the same scenario? I feel like you and Pops are a different relationship,
Let me know.
I would just say, hey, you want to work out with me? Let's work
For
out.
what?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. You want to work out? Say what you just said.
Hey, I'm going to the gym. You want to come?
Why?
I want to spend some time with you.
No,
we need to try to stay healthy together.
I'm healthy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you are. I know it's those pants. That belly hanging over a little bit.
Yeah.
Were those jeans intended to be skinny jeans? Or?
Yeah.
I don't ever recall them being that tight. Yeah. you looking kind of hippie.
She said, yeah, you are.
You're looking kind of hippie, you know.
Harry hippie. Huh?
Not hips. K. Marie can't stand hips.
Well,
you're looking.
and they, you know, one thing I heard about men is hippie. They tend to. I hate when they wear belts too. And they tie it in there. The hips really bulge out.
They shirt in.
Oh my goodness! Everybody's hippie. I always got a tucked in situation going on. Untuck that damn shirt.
Please do.
Yeah, big booty bastard. But
he gets an immediate reprimand. I mean, come on. You need to be reprimanded.
Yeah. And I actually wanted to use this episode to welcome Ja Morant back, but my daughter's still upset. So
next episode, maybe.
If I get in touch with him, we'll see. I mean, I'm trying my best to get him back.
Yeah.
I wanted him back. I even showed my daughter the clips. I mean, because I ain't gonna lie to you, my boy was on the ground. He said, "God damn, that thing hurt him."
Your daughter said she need to see some X-rays. Yeah. Walk it off.
Medical
walk it off.
Hey, and I feel bad for him. And I'm gonna say this, and we're gonna shut this thing down. I'm gonna say this. I ran into a kid that played for me about 3 years ago. I ran into him last night. In the shop, I talk about my daughter a lot. Shout out. I was actually at a basketball game last night. She was playing for the high school JV. Okay. She was playing for the high school JV, and she was shooting the Spalding off the damn thing. But I ran into a player that I used to coach, and he was one of the players I was talking about, and the people around me, the way I talked to him, I ain't talk bad to him. I was just real nonchalant. The guys around me was like, he must have been terrible because you look like you didn't care to talk to him, didn't? This kid came to me, "Hey, what's up, coach? What's going on? How you doing?" Coach, yeah, man, but this is my last year playing ball. I'm still at it. Okay, you don't play for us? I don't give a damn. This man said, "Yeah, man, I got to take my time, though. I got 5 bulging discs in my back. Get away from me."
Whole thing.
Stop the whole thing. He just walked his ass all the way through this damn place. You ain't got 5 bulging discs. You know what 5 bulging discs can do to your walk?
I have no idea.
You ain't walking. What? Especially up flights of stairs. Go bulge your ass somewhere else away from me. 5 bulging ones. And he was linked over to trying to shake my and he was
what was your response?
I was looking at my daughter playing.
I hope this child does not see this.
I hope you do. Because don't lie to me when I didn't ask for it. I didn't ask for that. Bulging this? Are you stupid?
Unsolicited lie. But no.
Yeah, I don't like it. But I definitely I think it was him just being stupid and wanted to bother me, and I didn't want to be bothered at the time.
He wanted to engage in a conversation with you, and he didn't know how to do that.
You might have been his favorite coach.
Couldn't have been.
Someone he looked up to.
No, he had put on the thing one time that I was the meanest coach he ever had.
So he was trying to gain your approval or your empathy.
And maybe in hindsight, after he had experienced other coaches, he realized you were not that bad.
He realized I probably was the best. But again, I'm watching my little young Angel Reese. You know what I'm saying?
It went beyond the 72-hour time.
Yeah, I mean, these are years. Years to whip. Man, get your little silly ass on. Time for you. You don't even look the same no more. But it's definitely been fun, man. I think for a lot of people, these 5 days of kicking off this new year it's been something for them. Like Nika B said, alluded to early. Same thing going on around this thing. The only thing that's changed with me is my spigots turned off. The handles are gone. Yeah, I turned them shits off. MLG and W came and turned them off. But now I definitely hope to all the people on the block, all the followers, nothing's changed. Hey, keep on giving us those likes, keep on sharing. And as far as our YouTube go, and we're gonna continue to post to YouTube is the links and how to get to it. Make sure that you're following it. And I think you got to have a YouTube account or something like that.
Yeah, they need to subscribe. Yeah.
So you need to subscribe to it and hey, show us some love. I promise you we're gonna show some love back. And this year we definitely want to get into some more things. We want to grow and we want to get more followers and talk to more people and bring more people on. I know we had a guest a couple weeks ago last year, but I know a lot of people was excited about that. And I've personally had a lot of people ask me, when you gonna bring me on? Some of them, I'm never bringing you on nowhere. I wouldn't walk across the street with you. I don't want to talk to you. I definitely don't want to talk to you on here. For an hour, that's crazy. But we want to get into some great things this year. I think we're kicking it off pretty well. Biggest thing, everybody, we've had some incidents. The New Orleans incident last week with the terrorist or whatever driving his truck through the damn Bourbon Street. All those type of things, I hate to see those things. Let's start the year off right, y'all. Let's start it off right. Let's stay safe. Let's be productive. Like, share, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, please. And we're gonna bring you some heat this year. We definitely gonna bring some heat. That's been us, guys. Another episode of Black on the Block. We out of here. Peace.
See ya.
I say open the door and let me in. Teach us all, reach us in. Turn the cheek, let it slide. Give a vibe on the black hand side. The black hand side. Oh, black hand side. Black hand side. Oh, the black hand side.